Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1960 Smith-Corona Galaxie vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. The color is seafoam green, and this is the OG Galaxie. Later on you get the Galaxie 2 and the Galaxie 10 and the Galaxie 12. This is the original. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. This is your left margin. I'm just going to set this on 0 and the right one on 75. And this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back. This is the paper bell that sits on top. It's got a scale on it. I guess it's got some rollers underneath here. Pretty cool. Usually they're on top. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip this switch back. It skips 2, one more, it skips 3. That works good. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. A switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. Flip that all the way down to that red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it up top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that down for red. Absolutely beautiful. This is my favorite out of the Galaxie line. Just feels so smooth and reliable, and it's quieter. Just really well built machine in the golden era of Smith-Corona. Excellent condition typewriter too. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. I would say this is almost in mint condition, but that's just too hard to do that with a used typewriter. Obviously been used, but if you look inside there, it's super duper clean. No rust, barely any dust in it. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the left side. Super smooth. Feels brand new almost. Touch control right next to that, low, medium, and high. The higher you go, the more tension there is when you hit the keys. You do have to hit them a little harder for them to print, but they respond faster. Lower you go, you don't have to hit the keys as hard. I'm going to put this down for now and put the color back up to black. MR stands for margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that MR button on the right side there, and it allows you to get past that block, type all the way to the end. Above that is the tab function. Right now we have tabs set on 10 space intervals, so when you hit that tab button, it just stops at each one of those. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to clear each one of them. And it's a fast acting or action, however you want to say it, because you can do it with one hand. Really skilled typers might want to just set their tabs really fast, I guess. By setting it, you just hit the set button right underneath the clear, and it just stops at that spot. But I always like to keep one somewhere in the middle, so that way when you hit that tab button, it doesn't slam all the way to the end, causing wear and tear on your typewriter. So we're going to keep that tab in. And that is it for the keyboard. Slide the hood forward like this, and all the brand new ribbons loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right if you want to switch that direction. This little lever behind the spool there, push it down, and it pulls. Oops, hit two keys at the same time. It pulls to the left. If you flip it up, it'll pull to the right. And you can see the Made in USA stamp right there. Authentic, manufactured in the USA at the Smith-Corona factory. On the right side of the carriage is the carriage lock underneath here. When you lift it up, it will release the carriage and lock in the middle. So when you have it in the case, it doesn't go slamming around, causing wear and tear on your typewriter. It does have a case. Usually I don't show the cases, but a lot of people ask if it comes with one, and yes, it does. It's got this carbon fiber style case, really lightweight and strong. And the carriage release is behind the knob here. So first you want to unlock it by just pulling that up and pushing it to the right. So now it's unlocked and the carriage release will free it up super smooth and tight. It's not like wobbly or anything. It's just really smooth on that track. Left side carriage release, same thing. And if you have one of these and you need a new carriage release lever, check my shop. I sell these 3D printed ones. These are the originals, but I have the 3D printed ones since they don't make them anymore. I have the knobs also, both sides. If you want to, um, if you pull this lever out, it disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You push it in and you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space, and the same concept with this lever on the inside here. If you flip that down, it disables the spacing. And if you flip it up, you get the clicks. And on the inside of the platen, on the left side is the page gauge. One side says end and one side says set. You want to set it right below the 11. There's a little red line on the left. That's when you load your page. And then while you're feeding it, it'll start telling you when you're getting close to the bottom of the end of the page on the left end side. 2 inches left, 1.5, 1 inch, and then that's the end. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.